Hey folks, welcome back. We are live with BattlePoker Summer League Season 1, Week 5 here. We have quite the table for you this week. Lots of heavy hitters here. We have Frosticles 02, man, Can right on the bubble. Killo's working his way up there. This is going to be an exciting game. I'm joined here by my co-caster, Concordia. Concordia, how you doing tonight, man?
Good. How about yourself, Bot? Nice to be back
Um,
with you again. I think this time we have our audio issues figured out.
let's hope so. Let's hope so. Chad, make sure if you can hear both of us, let us know. If not, we'll go ahead and get that fixed as quickly as we can.
All right, so we're loading up into this game. Yeah, like you were talking about before, this is going to be an exciting night for us. I think we have a lot of our top contenders, or at least in terms of points in this game. You can see loading into the lobby, 4 master players, a GM, and a diamond. So very stacked, definitely a stacked lobby tonight.
Absolutely. Not a whole lot going on with hand number 1. We've got Frosticles with 23 Corruptors, but not a whole lot for them to shoot at right now. Killers with the 5 Colossus on the board. That's really about it.
Just gonna adjust my audio real fast. Get some of the music going for our listeners. So yeah, checks all around. It looks like everyone drawing their second card.
Ooh, a
Frosticles
couple of nice
definitely
cards
has
here.
Frosticles definitely has a nice hand with the 6 BCs. We also have some other power units in the fray, so it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. It's really hard to call these multi-way pots, but of course Frosticles is going to push raising by 13. I don't know if anyone's actually going to call him.
I could see 02 making the call with the 17 ghosts on the board now. He's clearly not going to be happy with the 11 Hellbats, but the ghosts can be enough to shut down certain spellcasters pretty aggressively.
Yeah, Frosticles again. So for anyone who isn't aware, this is week 5, and Frosticles has won every single game beforehand. He's 4 first place is on the board. So he is definitely someone to watch and see if he can continue his hot streak tonight.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Like I said, plenty of heavy hitters on the board as well. Man, Can right on the bubble in 9th place. Goofman in the hunt, 02 up there. Killa's in the hunt as well. Actually, I think Killa's is still in top 8, isn't he not? Yeah, Killa's is still in top 8. Goofman with his 25 queens, the healthcare unit as we call him now.
A little bit of a zoom in there. Sorry. Still unable to zoom out in this current version of this game once you've zoomed in, so we'll be watching this battle up nice, close, and personal. It's looking like Goofman in a great position right now. These Colossus taking out the Cyclones, no problem.
That's actually a great combination to have those queens healing each other underneath the Colossus. One of the few tanks that I'd say would work well for the Colossus, keeping them alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, 5 Thors for Yen Crash. Another 15 queens for Men Can, 15 Ravagers for Goofman.
Yeah, Man Can't raising with those 15 queens, and Goofman calling with 15 Ravagers. Of course, Frosticles folding his 5 Hydras. Kill is also with the 14 wild cards calling. That's definitely a hand to keep an eye on. I could also see Yin Crash calling this, although 02 is definitely going to fold. Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
So looking at our second cards here, who do you have in this battle? I think Goofman with the 10 Infestors could be a good pickup also. Oh, I was going to say...
Absolutely. The problem is that Yin Crash did pick up 19 Hellions, and as bad as Hellions are, they are going to counter the light units that are the Infested Terrans coming out of just the 10 Infestors that Goofman drew. 3 ways is not the way you want to play that low Infestor count as well, so he's going to be hurting a little bit. You can see all the blue flames coming down right on top of those Infested Terrans.
Yeah, those Hellions got annihilated really fast with the fungal growth. Just leaving the Thors to kind of sit on the side, though, and just kind of DPS everything down. But
Yeah.
I think these Ravagers should be enough to take out these Thors. Their bile is actually quite strong.
We'll see. The Thor's doing plenty of DPS. This is going to come down to the wire.
Oh yeah, really close actually. Yeah, the Thor is able to sneak out that victory there, just kind of chilling off to the side like I mentioned, you know.
Mancancan once again with bigger count of queens, 22 this time. 0-2 with a perfect count of 10 Tempests on board. Killas with 87 Banelings. Not a whole lot on the ground he's going to worry about, though.
Yeah, these are some decent first cards, I'd say, for most of our players here.
You know 0-2 is going to make the play here. It's just a matter of how much. He bumps it up to 4. Mancancan quickly calls.
Yeah, I think it's hard not to call these queens, but I think 0-2 has the advantage here with the 3-3 Protoss units, especially if he rolls another Protoss unit. His Tempests are going to be quite tanky.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not getting the suited buff, but and actually not even real. Wait, or sorry, I thought I saw 8 Marauders, but 8 Thors. That's quite a hand from 0-2.
Just got confirmation from Twitch chat where they can hear both of us, so we're good to go this week. Awesome.
Good, glad I figured that out. Sorry about anyone who was listening last week and very confused about why Bati was just talking to himself. Alright.
All those ghost TMPs going off on the queens. Oof.
Yeah, this is going to be an easy cleanup for 0-2.
Those Tempests is raining down death and destruction.
Yeah, look at those 3-3s. What every player loves to see.
Oh, yeah. It's just that little bit of extra reassurance. Ooh, rough counts across the board here. Mancancan with 9 Disruptors, though. Let's see what he does with them against the 20 Zealots of Killas.
Yeah, I'm imagining a lot of checks. Yep, checks all around
Yeah.
here. And, alright, well, weak first hands, but quite strong second hands for almost all of our players, I would say. Goofman picking up the 14 wild cards, but I don't know if he will actually play them. We'll see if he actually calls this raise here from Mancancan, who raised with the 24 DTs and 9 Disruptors, which is quite a strong hand as well. Yeah, fold from Goofman. I think we'll see folds across the board. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna is actually gonna call this.
I like the race sizing by Mancan. Just about pot size, slightly less.
Ooh. Yeah, it is not what he wanted to see.
ET's chasing after the last locust there.
Yeah, and they get on top. Oh, but a split pot.
Oh no, the split pot bug strikes again.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that was a full minute? Am I going crazy here?
No,
But it was
no, it
yeah,
wasn't.
just a lack of attacks, I guess.
Well, the DTs were actually attacking the swarm host. You could hear them swiping away there. So definitely a bug that we need to get looked at, but all in due time.
Yeah, so 0-2 raising with the 6 carriers and I think pushing everyone out. I'd be surprised if Kills called this with the Reapers. He does have 3-3 and is a decent unit count, but Reapers are not typically a unit you want in BattlePoker. He was thinking about it, but...
I mean, with the 3-3 upgrades and the threat of 4-4 on the board, Reapers can do some damage to a lot of ground units. If you've never seen, like, Mass Reaper against Thor, oh, it's dirty. 5 BCs for Yin Crash this time around. 3 carriers for 0-2.
Sure, 0-2 will call here.
4 Tempest on board for Goofman. Is that enough of a count for him to play?
I don't know. With the you see Terran 2-2. Yeah.
Let's it go.
I don't know if anyone else is going to be calling here. 14 Stalkers is not the worst cards you could draw, but definitely not the best either.
Two capital ships going at it. One of them picks up the mothership. The carrier gets suited with the 17 Phoenix. Definitely going to be a big help in this fight.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I think 02 should have this, but maybe the Tier 2 upgrades will be a little bit stronger than I think. Both the Phoenixes and the carriers having a high attack rate, but not high damage. So the armor is quite strong against those units, and the Yamato's going to work, taking out some of these carriers. Yeah, I think the tankiness of these VCs with that armor upgrade is just enough. If they didn't have the +2/2, I think this battle would have been flipped the other way.
This is the power of the upgrades. 10 seconds left, though. Are we going to see enough DPS to actually finish off these Phoenix? I guess not. Split pot.
Split pot. All right, yeah.
Eight Thors on board for 02 this time. 22 Infestors for Yin Crash. Quite a nice count. 18 Corruptors for Goofman. 14 Phoenix for Man Can. Killis makes the raise with 7 Archons. That's a pretty impressive little... I can't imagine this is for value right now. I think he's just trying to put one over and see if he can steal a pot away.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with so many power units on board, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be too happy, especially with getting those Hellbats. There's 3/3 upgrades on the board, which is really going to benefit both Yin Crashes and Goofman's hand. Of course, Goofman doesn't really have any strong ground attacks with his comp, so we'll see.
This should be an easy cleanup for the Infestors.
Yes.
I do believe.
Yeah, there's no way.
Look at all that DPS. My goodness. Yeah. Oh.
And this is where they nerf Infestors, everyone.
Why we unnerf them for the power of BattlePoker.
Yeah.
Get to see plays like that. First hand with Ravens on the board, hand number 9. Yin Crash wakes up with 11 of them. Goofman with 9 ghosts ready to counter them. Kills with 3 carrier. Not enough to warrant a bet.
Yeah, I think he's probably feeling after the last hand like, all right, let's just take it a little easy here.
Yeah.
All right, Yin Crash with a great hand of 11 Ravens and 12 DTs. Hope to see.
Well, the problem is that the Ravens are going to blow the DTs up.
That's true. I think he has to put the DTs in back and hope that they get a shot off before. But even still, probably is going to be the case. Well, we'll see. Okay. So far, a good start for Yin Crash here. These DTs go into town on the tanks, along with the Liberators. I guess we'll be seeing a split pot. These Ravens are not going to be able to clear out the other air units, but nothing to attack or... Well, they could attack, but nothing to see the Dark Templar, so nice split pot there.
Right. Ooh, another decent round of hands here. 02 with 34 Marines. Man Can with 10 Disruptors. Goof with 21 Vikings. Frostocles picking up the 10 Immortals this time around. Let's see if they're good enough for a bet.
Yeah, with the 3/3, I would hope he can at least call something small. If anyone else decides to raise, of course, him.
Oh, and he picks up 4/4 carriers in the back. Oh, Frosty. Frosty, the luck is continuing, sir. Now, how are you going to extract the maximum from your opponents here?
Yeah, let's see. Especially since Goofman is raising him, he definitely can do a re-raise. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
good size re-raise. Man Can lets it go. What does Goof do? Oh, he has the counter, but is it enough with 4/4 on the board?
Yeah, it's a...
The problem is that even if he kills the carriers, the Vikings are going to have to land and fight the Immortals, and that's just not going to go well for them.
Yeah, no way. They're going to take out that 4/4. The easiest of wins for Frostocles there, really.
Nice pot for Frostocles. Puts him up in second place. Kills with 24 Infestors, making the Zerg play this time. 12 mutas on board for 02.
Yeah, I'd like to see Killo's raise here. He's not in the best position. He needs to be making, start winning some pots, and he certainly has a high chance to win this. He might even just clear everyone out of their antes right now.
Not bad, just taking down the antes. Buy yourself a couple more hands. However, we did just increase in level. Hill is still with 22 bets behind. Plenty of poker to be played there.
Yeah, nothing to write home about in the first cards drawn here. Second card, though, let's see. We got some decent stuff going on. Zero-2 picking up 24 Stalkers. In crash, 9 Infestors, and yeah, he folds. 9, Infestors are a good unit, but 9 isn't really enough to justify calling that raise from Killas, who decide to raise with the High Templar Queen hand.
Well, it's again kind of overextending just a little bit. You have to wonder how much of this does he think is value and how much of it is a bluff.
Yeah.
Fortunately, so far, Frosticles is the only one standing up with 5 Thor. As long as he folds it, this should be easy for Killas. There we go. Takes it down.
Yeah, I think definitely another bluff play there. I don't think he was looking at that hand thinking he would be able to win most battles, but Man raising with the max ghost, 25 ghosts.
No upgrades on board this time.
Goofman going all in. He didn't, only 35 chips left, so he has to make a play here. And with 45 Marines, not
a bad hand to do it with. Gets called in 2 spots. Unfortunately, in crash binks the DTs. We're going to see if Man can get him off the board in time to save Goofman. Here come the EMPs across the board. Lots of damage on the Zealots as well. And it's just not going to be enough. Goofman out in 6th place. GG. Well played.
Yeah, GG's all around.
If you take a look at the leaderboard, the stacks are pretty close to even all the way across. Only about 5-4 bets differentiating first place from last place. So we got plenty of poker to play, y'all.
Absolutely. Let's see, Man with the 25 DTs, supported by 14 tanks. There's the detection from 4-Eye Templar, but that's not going to be enough to take out 25 DTs, and they get folded anyway. So
yeah,
looks like this is Man hand to take here.
That it is. The only question is, are these explosions going to be close enough to the DTs to finish them off? Their numbers slowly starting to drop. Still 20 left alive, though.
What's going on here?
Man, Ken calling out, saying, no, I watched the streams to see Bati say good play on my bluffs. Oh, man. Frosticles, 5 battle cruisers this time. The man is unstoppable. Checks it in 2nd position. Setting the trap, potentially.
Yeah, 0-2 with the 17 Vikings, though, which could be pretty strong against those species. We'll see.
Oh, no. Frosticles is going to feel pretty strong with the DTs himself, but 0-2 with the counter.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting hand. I think.
Did that go check on the 2nd round?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, wow. Frosty losing the minimum. Good job, sir.
Yeah, that was a great hand for 0-2 to counter Frosticles' strong hand.
If I were in the same spot, I would have lost more money than Frosticles did there. I would have put a 2nd bet in on the river.
I would too.
We have 2 carriers for Killas, 20 Hellbats for Man 86 Banelings for Yin Crash. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah,
Yin Crash just checks it.
Wow, Man raising with the Hellbats. That's an interesting call. I guess he saw everyone else was just checking around and he thinks he can force everyone out, and he might be able to.
When you're choosing hands to bluff with, one thing that I really like doing is bluffing with a low count of a really good unit instead of a high count of a really bad unit. Just because you know that's one more power card that's off the table for your opponents to have.
Oh, so
Oh,
many
wow.
banelings.
Gotta love the Baneling plays.
I feel like I need to get a soundboard going and just have that so many banelings clip ready to play.
Kills with 1 DT. It'll be interesting to see how he plays this hand.
Yeah, will he call Yin Crash's 14 wild cards? He's thinking. I think he's gonna
I mean,
fold.
you have to understand that you're basically drawing for half the
Oh,
pot. Oh no,
he checks. Okay.
gets no help.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But such a small raise, and he gets the bad news. Baneling's in front. 1 DT not gonna make it.
Alright, Yin Crash now sitting on the top with a decent chip stack, I would say 239 with 5 people still in the lobby.
About 30 bets to go for Yin Crash, just under 10 to go for Killas. Still a little wiggle room there for Killas at the bottom.
Man can raising with the 18 wild cards. Maybe Yin Crash will call. 0-2 most certainly will fold up. Yeah.
Yeah, Man Can takes it down here. Killas with 12 Immortals, 0-2, 12 Archons. Frosticles caught in the middle with 18 Marauders.
Yeah, smart
Lets it
fold for
go.
the Frosties there. And let's see, okay. Kills with the 7 wild cards and 0-2 a 22 High Templar. I'm definitely favoring 0-2's position here.
Killas cursing the second card draws. He makes the call. Oh my goodness. This is not gonna go well, I don't think, for Killas.
Nope.
Look at that storm. Oh my goodness, so much storm.
Yeah, it's way too much Storm. And Archon's the strongest Protoss ground unit, in my opinion. Just taking it out.
Absolutely. And they're not armored, so they don't get all the bonus damage for the immortals against them. 17 Infestor for 0-2 this time. 3 BCs for Man, 5 Tempest for Yin Crash. And he's up to 10. Killas makes his move with a 3 Void Rays. It's all you can do. Hope for a tanky second card and throw it in front. 9 Archons might do it.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good, I'd say. He's got the suited bonus going on. I don't know. We'll see how this pans out. It all kind of depends on the split here. But I don't...
Rough split. Yeah,
really
we needed to
rough for him. You
be.
can see that concave against the Archons right there.
Yeah.
Not good.
GG to Killas as he goes out in 5th place tonight.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he'll probably still be in the leaderboard. Obviously, can't say that for a fact until we get the results from all the lobbies in, but still getting some points on the board at least.
Absolutely. At this point, every point matters.
Alright, well, Frosty's definitely in a rough spot compared to his previous games. Let's see if he can make a nice comeback and continue his streak here. Still in the game. He still has, what, 5 or so?
He's got five bets left.
But 7 High Templar not the card to make it on. So Man raising with the Corruptors. I think we might see calls from both our players here. Maybe 0-2 will fold to 12 wild cards, but I would be calling them in his position.
12's just not enough for me to call in a
No?
four-handed table. I'm really looking for like 15 plus.
Alright. No, that's fair, and I think he certainly seemed to agree with you.
Oh, those Ravens. Raven Void Ray is so scary. Those Void Rays can pick up so much that the Ravens might leave just a little behind.
Absolutely.
And Can with 5 Thors this time, 0-2 with 10 Cyclones.
You know, the heart of cards is not with Frosticles right now.
Nine Tempest for Can. He's leaving them in front, though. I wonder what the thought process is there.
Oh, he just swapped them. I think he's just,
Okay.
looks
Taking
like he
his
was
time.
doing a little button spam while he was just waiting for people to bet. And, yeah, I think this is probably Can's hand to take, especially with the Void Rays using their charge up on all of 0-2's units.
Yeah, those Thors starting to do a little splash damage, and the Tempest coming in for the kills.
Yeah, look at that splash. You can
Wow.
see all the shields and the Void Rays just getting annihilated instantly, giving the Tempest the opportunity to clear everything out.
All right, Frosticles, I believe you've come back from worse. It's time to do it.
Not with that. Not with
Not
the two
with
grids.
that.
Against 3-3 Protoss.
I think we made this joke last week. It doesn't matter if that's Raynor and Tychus themselves. Two Marines ain't gonna cut it.
No, sir. Alright, this will be an interesting hand to watch. I think that 0-2 might be able to get this. Phoenix not stacking up too hard, and their strong anti-air attack just clearing out those Liberators. And Stalkers on the
Very
ground
nice.
to pound everything else out. Plus 4-4, which we didn't mention, but 4-4.
Mm-hmm.
Easy cleanup from 0-2 there.
This might be the hand for Frosticles.
Yeah, I think he just has to go all in here.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well. Can's gonna call this and probably crush him. 0-2 also in with the tanks. Oh, but Frosticles picks up 8 Tempest. Let's see how this goes in a 3-way.
Alright.
Puts him in the back. There's a chance. There's a chance.
Keep an eye on Frosticles units here. So far, they have a pretty decent position. The tanks are taking out everything on the ground, giving the Tempest the opportunity to clean everything up.
That's gonna do it. Frosty is still alive. Question is, who can he finish off so that he can take a bigger chunk of this pot?
I think the Swarm Host is definitely going down, especially with this tank over here seeing it.
Yeah, now they're sieging up. He might have a clean sweep here. Only 10 bonus seconds of combat time to go, though, so that 10-second timer should be coming any minute now.
Oh,
there
easy.
It is.
Easy.
And we clear it up. Frosticles triples up, back in this.
Look at that, Frosticles.
Might be down, but never out. Oh no, and he picks up 21 Stalkers this time around. However, 11 tanks for Yin Crash might be the answer.
See, do you think anyone won't be raising? I don't think so, especially with Yin Crash checking. Alright, so going to the second card. 18 wild cards, so that's higher than your 15. Strong hand for Yin Crash.
I would play this for Yin Crash. Put the tanks in the back, put the wild cards up front.
Oh, I think yeah, I agree. I think tanks are definitely great for wild cards in general too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frosty with the min raise, Yin Crash clicks it back.
Now can just kind of chill off to the side here while everyone else fights.
Those ultras getting in and doing some damage.
Yeah, but there's not much anti-air left. I think these Tempests are gonna clean it up when all is said and done, or at least tie. And the carrier's still alive too. Great positioning for Mancan, just kind of letting the other two players just rock each other.
Yep. Yeah, 3 ultras in a 17 wildcard roll. That's quite impressive.
Well, that's not gonna help him here.
That's gonna keep him alive long enough to split.
Oh my gosh, I thought that those Tempest had that easy, but
Oh no. Frosticles once again in a rough spot with 5 BCs where Yin Crash has 19 Vikings. Might see some fireworks here. Might see Frosticles actually out of this game for the first time this season.
yeah, I think he was thinking about going all in, but he was like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah. Oh no. Only 3 Archons on the ground picked up against 59 Banelings. The Archons are not going to be of any help. This could be it for our hero.
Well, he still has 22 gold left, but yeah, I don't think he's going to be winning this hand anytime soon.
Alright, this is the hand. This is not the hand. Oh, we tried, Frosty, we tried. He goes ahead and goes all in with his 1 Archon. Hoping for the best. Picks up 10 Ravens. Is it going to be enough? The only thing they can shoot him is going to be whatever the wild cards roll.
Oh, 2
I see a
BCs.
Corruptor, 2 BCs. I see those. Oh, but he's targeting the BCs specifically down. Is it going to be enough to take him out? They're low. 1 goes down. Is it enough to get the second one? I don't think so. Oh, Yamato going off, wasting time.
He's going to have
Do you think we get a second volley?
Oh yeah, he's only 4 energy away.
Here it goes.
Oh,
Boom! Frosty's still alive somehow in this game.
amazing.
Oh my goodness. This is intense. Hanging around. Teddy KGB said he's got alligator blood.
Nothing. No one really drawing anything to write home about here on their first card. Frosty's picking up the 5 Thors, 0-2 with the 9 Disruptors.
Frosty all in with the Thors and Lurkers.
Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna fare against 0-2 if 0-2 calls.
I don't know if 9 Disruptors is enough for 0-2 to call. I mean, in first place, you have to kind of take a shot at it. Instead, they fold it around. Frosticles takes down the antes.
Oh, wow.
This man is a monster.
Waking up
9 Tempests.
And the 2-2 Protoss. Oh,
Oh
gosh.
my goodness.
Checking. He's trying to bait some people into this lobby. I'm sure he's going to call Man
Man in for another bet. Does he shove now or does he wait until the second card?
Come on, Frosties, do it.
That's the trap.
Oh, he gets the 3-3.
Oh no. Gets the 3-3, but 24 ghosts on board. That's going to be a lot of shields gone.
Yeah, we're going to have to hope that they get distracted by the Reapers. I think those Reapers will come in nice and fast.
Yeah. Still, those EMPs are going to be enough to leave the Phoenix completely unusable.
Yeah, but what's going to attack the air besides the ghosts? I guess. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be it, but...
Yeah, but I don't know, yeah.
Hoping it's not a 3-way tie, basically.
Oh, well, Yin Crash...
oh, Yin Crash is so... Oh, no.
So that's
Man
not
can
good
it.
for
Oh,
Frosty.
no.
That's not good. Oh, Brazing 40 is Frosty's going to call. He's got the 3-3.
I mean, you have to go for it.
Dude.
You had to go for it.
Now, these Tempests are
See how it
still
goes down.
pretty beefy.
Yep.
So, let's see
Only
if they...
taking 7 damage. I'm sorry, 8 damage a hit. The Terran is suited. 1-1. Oh, less than that because Tempests have natural armor.
That's true. I think he's got enough here to at least split it. He's definitely not going to die.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be able to take out the tanks in time, but Frosty's still getting a
split
huge
pot
part of
easy.
this pot. All right.
Ooh, 20 Phoenix for Yin Crash, 20 High Templar for 0-2. See how it shakes out.
Yep, the 2-2 on the board again as well, so I expect one of these guys to... Yeah, there we go. Yin Crash raising with the Phoenix, 0-2 calling. Oh, this is an interesting hand. I mean, I feel like Yin Crash has it, but it's hard to say. It kind of depends on how these Widow Mines hit.
I mean, all it takes is a couple of good storms with these Phoenix clumped up, and they're going to be in major trouble. Yeah, look at this. Numbers dropping very quickly down to just the mothership. If these Widow Mines can get a couple of shots off, that's it. One more storm.
You say that's
One more storm. Oh my goodness, come on. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. took a little minute.
Alright, 0-2 with 10 Void Rays. Frosty with 11 Zealots this time.
Yeah, the spree of Protoss upgrades continues here.
Okay, 17 Vikings for Frosty on the second card. 12 wild cards to go with the 10 Void Rays. Frosty in a spot. What do you do against the 3x rays from 0-2 here? Let's it go. 3 bets left.
I think that was a safe play.
What do you do, Frosty? Seven Colossus. He may feel like he needs to go here. Unfortunately, those Vikings and those Phoenix are going to wreck those Colossi if he calls, which he puts down.
Yeah, I think when you see the Terran 3-3, you got to assume that someone else is going to have something.
Yeah. Oh, wow. 21 wildcards for Mancancan, 42 Marines for 0-2.
Yeah, these Marines are going to be quite strong with 3-3 upgrades. But getting... Oh, look at that Disruptor shot, taking out a bunch of them right away.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Yeah, these Phoenixes are not going to be enough against all these powered up Vikings.
And just like that, Mancancan's going to be doubling up here. Frosticles, finally good count on a unit. Unfortunately, it happens to be Hellions. Echoes of vibe sneaking into the game.
Yeah, right?
And he picks up 3 BCs to go with. This may be the hand.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna shove, and he does.
Yeah, Mancancan makes the call. I don't know what's gonna happen with these Archons versus the Hellions. Obviously, the Colossi doing work on the Hellions.
These Archons are gonna take it out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
In that concave. Although it's getting a little close. We're down to almost 2 Archons, but the BC is dying.
That is gonna be it. We gotta say, good game to Frosticles. Well done. 4 weeks, 4 wins. I mean, my God, this man is a monster.
Yeah, I'm sure he will still be sitting in that top spot after this.
Well, we finally have a score that we can drop for Frosticles. That's not a perfect 10.
Yeah, if he got all perfect 10s and we dropped one, he might be even a little upset about it. But now he's gonna be happy.
7 carriers for Yin Crash, 18 wildcards for 0-2. Mancancan waiting to fold his 2 Marines. Rainer and Tychus making another appearance.
Alright, pretty strong hands for both players, I would say.
Oh, absolutely. No upgrades on the board, though.
Those storms are going to quickly take
Ooh,
those Ravagers out.
Good piles. Right on top of the High Templar, also hitting the carrier and the battle cruiser.
Yeah, but these carriers are melting, and I don't think I have enough staying power here. Getting cleaned
Yeah.
up.
That's gonna do it. We are now heads up with a new chip leader, almost even stacks.
right, who are you voting for in this heads up? We obviously see Man Can Can with the high MMR and fewer games, but that doesn't really mean too much, I don't think. And they're both in the 1800s, both quite strong players.
I just want to point out 0-2 is currently ranked 8th in our league. Man Can Can is currently ranked 9th. But you're separated by 2 points.
Wow. There's a difference of 3 points between their two placements here, so this is going to be a huge impact on their rank, on their placements.
Yeah, this is going to be a massive heads-up match. '19 Vikings for 0-2 against the 4 Tempest for Man Can Can. Unfortunate draw. You just see the Tempest HP melt.
Yeah, those Vikings with their strong anti-air attack. Pretty good against most things in the air.
2-1 chip advantage for 0-2 now with 15 ghosts. Man Can Can, however, picks up 5 Ultralisks. 10 Phoenix to go with them. As the Ultras charge forward, the Snipe's not quite enough. Kills one of them in front, but the Ultras wrap around.
Yeah, I would have liked to
Plenty
see
of
the
splash
Marauders
damage.
in the front there.
Yeah, give the Ghost more time to get DPS in.
Yeah.
It's one of those rare situations where you're not using the Ghost for what you think you're using them for. So it makes more sense in that situation to put them in the back, but you never know when you're going to be in that situation in a real in-game scenario, you know?
Yeah, the Marauders are essentially throwaway units for me, so I just want to get them in front and, like you said, give the Ghosts more time to DPS and live.
The counter argument is that if you're up against something like Ravens, you want the Ghosts in front so you can get the EMPs off before their second round of shots goes off.
That's true. But how many cards are there actually that, where that's going to
Well, same idea with, like, High Templar, Infestors. Yeah. You could even make the argument for, like, Battlecruiser Yamato, things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I think we're going to see a split pot here.
Yeah, this Tempest just not quite doing enough DPS on the ground to take those units out.
Yeah, Tempest's good against the massive units, and tanks are not massive, so they're slowly just poking away.
I do remember these are the older Tempests that only gain the bonus massive damage to air units.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh, 13 Liberators against 21 Wish.com Ravens. 9 the Infestors to go with the Widow Mines.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the Liberator's hand.
Oh, yeah. But we're going to see a few of them go boom here. Yeah, I got to see a few of them go boom here. Maybe not so much for the Liberators. Plenty of Infestitarians coming down.
Yeah, wow. That was an explosive round, that's for sure. And certainly
hey,
not
when the Widow Mines work, they work.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, 0-2 sitting on a strong lead, having almost 6 times as many chips as his opponent.
I mean, at some point you just go ahead and take the shot and hope that your second card takes care of it. I don't think he's quite short enough to make that justification now with only 9 Corruptors. He does do it, though, with the 15 Vikings. Picks them up, rather, up against the mothership of Man Can Can.
Yeah, 0-2 is going to be happy looking at this.
Yeah, at the very worst it's a split, but I don't think the, I don't know.
Zealots are...
I think the Zealots win.
No, I don't think so. Zealots are... Well, okay. It's close. Man, Vikings are just so bad on the ground, huh?
Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're only 125 HP. The Zealots have 150. Zealots do 16 damage per hit.
Yeah.
Vikings do, I think, 12, and fire much more slowly than the Zealots can swing at them, so...
Yeah, that charge also giving them the opportunity. Do we know?
Oh, this might be it. This might be it.
Since this game was built on old patch, do you know if the Zealots still get the bonus damage from having charge?
I do not know that, actually. I have not tested that out.
Can again staying in the game here.
4-4 making the difference here.
Love to see it. Zero two check, you think?
Set the trap maybe? Yeah. He makes the min raise. Can probably gonna call here, heads up. Oh, wow. Another
Alright.
split pot.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, man. Can waking up with a pretty strong hand, I would say. 17 wildcards followed up by 10 stalkers with the 3/3 Protoss upgrades. Easily be
He's
able to clear
pushing
out
it
these
just
3
the right
units.
amount. 0-2's left thinking, like, what can I possibly beat here as a bluff?
Not much of anything.
No. That's the problem with catching a bluff. You actually have to have a hand that is a bluff catcher. Can't call with 6 high and expect it to be good. Ooh, 2 big hands once again. Banelings and Vikings for 0-2. Wild cards and oracles for Can.
Yeah, not the best roll in the wild cards, it looks like.
No, unfortunately not. They're going to try to... Those queens are going to... That queen, rather, is going to try to do some damage while the Vikings are in the air, but it's going to be too little too late. The Vikings are going to land and probably mop up all of this.
Yeah.
The lone disruptor, though, we've seen some crazy micro out of it. Lots of Vikings go down. Is it going to run away long enough to survive another shot?
There was a couple disruptors, I would say, definitely, but one
No,
disruptor
that's
there,
not going
yeah.
to do it. That's our game. 0-2 walks away with the win this week, taking home 10 points, solidifying his move up the leaderboard. Can picking up 7, hopefully enough to cross over the threshold and make it into top 8 this time.
Yeah,
Frosticles still sitting pretty in first place.
we will have those standings updated as soon as all the tables are done and we get all the results recorded to us. So tonight was a great game, I would say. Definitely a lot of, like what we were mentioning in the beginning, a lot of our top players in the league in this lobby. Saw some nice hands. We also saw the end of Frosticles' streak, but certainly not the end of Frosticles himself.
No, not at all. He's still got the best shot of anybody in the league to take home the top points prize and be in first place going into the final table with the 300 gold starting stacks.
All right. Well, we will be here next week with week 6 to determine our top 8 players, and then we will have our final tournament coming up as well with the top 8 players, which I'm looking very forward to. Any last words before we sign off tonight, Bati?
Nope. Looking forward to our next week, seeing what the final results are going to be and moving on from there. So thanks for sticking with us this long. Right at the end of the tunnel, man. We only got a couple of weeks left. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it all pans out. All right. Well, that has been Table 5 Week 1 for you. Hope everyone enjoyed the cast, and we will catch you again next week.